Okay, there we go. Oh, boy. So, I have my folic acid that I take every day. Then I have my prenatal vitamins that I take every day, excluding the days that I forget to take it. Yeah. I am on my way out the door. I'm tired. It's been a tiresome day. Started off pretty good. Energy level was pretty good, but my God, I'm so tired right now. Okay, let me make sure I have my phone. Okay, so I'm currently 23. I'll be 23 weeks tomorrow. So my updates would be that I finally started feeling baby movement around 19 weeks, and ever since 19 weeks I've been feeling it consistently. In the last week I felt it a lot more. Before I would feel it like every now and again throughout the day, but now I definitely feel it on a regular basis. Feel her moving. Oh, and that's another thing. I'm having a girl. Found out what the gender was. Yay! Happy about that. Well, I would have been happy either way. I've been feeling pretty good. I have been exercising, trying to keep up with my exercising. I've been walking, I've been doing Pilates, and I have been doing some light weightlifting just to keep things, try to keep things toned. I've gained about 10 pounds so far, okay, and as far as other things related to sickle cell, apparently when you have sickle cell, of course, like I said, you are termed as a high-risk pregnancy. With me in particular, I did go and do a consultation with the high-risk OBGYN, and he basically told me things that I already knew. So he just told me, you know, to drink plenty of water and take your folic acid, and in the event that I have a pain crisis, you know, they can give me pain medication if I choose, which is not something that I would want to do, but he said that they could. He said that with a sickle cell patient, the baby is likely to be smaller in size. Just things that, it was a really quick appointment. It was maybe about, we maybe stayed in there and talked to him for about 5 minutes. It really wasn't anything special that I didn't already know. Remember when I told you guys that I would only get the 2 sonograms? The one sonogram that you get very beginning when they want to date you, and then the second sonogram to find out the anatomy, it's called the anatomy scan. You find out the gender. Well, I got those 2 done, and I thought that they were the only 2 that I would get, but apparently I talked to my OBGYN, and she said that I will be getting another one in 4 weeks to monitor the size of the baby because of the sickle cell. They want to make sure that the baby is weighing the size that they should be. So that's basically that. I did have a minor sickle cell pain crisis in my back. It was about 2 weeks ago. Thank God it was only minor. What I did to manage it was I used my heating pad, I laid down, I did some deep breathing, and drank water, and I was able to get it, I got it bearable to where I was able to get out of bed and take a hot shower and go on with my day. And throughout the day, it only lasted probably for like a day or 2, but the pain did subside. So that was good, very good, because I was getting a little scared there when that pain crisis started. I was like, whew. So anyway, so that's that, and I had some tailbone pain. Oh my goodness. Now, I thought that I was having a sickle cell pain crisis in my tailbone. It was like, it wasn't in my, at first I thought it was in my back, but it was lower than my back, and it was like in my tailbone, and it just came from out of nowhere. I woke up one morning and I had this awful tailbone pain, and I'm thinking something's wrong. My hips, because I did have hip surgery. Because of the sickle cell, I had hip surgery about 12 years ago. So I'm thinking that something's going on with my hips. I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, the weight of the baby, my hips can't take it. So the first day, it was bearable, but it was very uncomfortable. The second day, it was bad. I could barely walk. And so I did a little research on it, and apparently I did a little research and I asked a few of women I know who have been pregnant, have they ever experienced that? And apparently that is something that you can experience in pregnancy, is your tailbone hurting because your hips are spreading and making, your body is making room for the baby to come down the birth canal when it's time to deliver. So that was a huge relief when I found it out, because I really thought that something was seriously wrong. I mean, that tailbone pain felt, I mean, it definitely was not as bad as a crisis, but it felt like the beginning stages of a pain crisis. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, my tailbone? So thankfully it only lasted for about 3 to 4 days. Ooh, and hopefully it won't come back again, because that was not fun. I bought my little baby a skirt. Let me show it to you. Ooh. Oh, ooh. Yes. So this is a skirt that I bought for her. This little denim skirt, and it's 3 to 6 months. But yeah, 3 to 6 months skirt. And I just bought this because I just wanted to buy something for her. I haven't had my baby shower yet, so I probably won't be buying things until after then. But I wanted to get this for her, my little gift to her. Oh, see, make sure you can fit it right. So yeah, so that's about it. Yes, I'll show my belly. Okay, so this is what we're looking like at 23 weeks.